Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about Spain versus Saudi Arabia and kind of give you my thoughts on what I watched. Well, Spain completely started off on the front foot. They went in, they wanted to get the shots. They kept on going and going and going. They wanted to make a statement, and I think that's what they've done in today's game. I think scoring five past Saudi Arabia was literally a statement to everyone in the world. I know I say that for every team, but I feel like every team needs to make a statement. Especially teams, for example, the giant killing, the giants of so that's like Argentina, Portugal, or the teams who have struggled. Like, so Portugal, for example, Brazil struggled. They made a statement the next match. Same thing with Spain. They also made a statement today. And I think with Spain today, they started off the game hot. They went in, Lamine Yamal opened the scoring. Great tap in. I mean, look, he's a legendary player. Not legendary, but he's a very good player at the age of 18, 19 years old. This guy has 15 years of his career still left. He's playing in the Champions League. He's playing in La Liga, and he's just won two La Ligas. He plays in the highest level of competition. He's won the Euros for Spain as well. This guy's a special talent, and he's definitely someone who the next few years Spain is going to definitely rely on him. They were relying on him today as well. But I think one player that caught my eye was Oyarzabal. I think he played amazing today. Every run he was trying to make, Saudi Saudi's defense was completely broken by the two wingers. I think we had Kukurea and Benet, both of them overlapping and breaking the defensive line. I think they both played brilliantly as well. And I think wing play of today Spain was amazing. It was literally perfect the first half. How you want to respond to a team, to a setback. I think Oyarzabal, Lamine Yamal, they play brilliantly, but I think the wingbacks, their support was definitely indicative of their performance and their way of, increasing their creative output. Now, with Oyarzabal, I mean, great player. Again, this is a player for Spain who really like. I don't think the first game anyone really thought of him, but now this guy came in. He put in a performance, a statement performance today. He played way better than Lamine Yamal, in my opinion. And yeah, this guy just came in, put front foot, gave the ball, and then the two goals fully put Saudi in the bin. And speaking of Saudi, I think Saudi today defensively were atrocious. I think they had no idea what was going on. I think they didn't know how to. It's not they didn't know what was going on. It's just they had to. Um, they could not handle Spain. There's a strike difference between the Saudis and the Spain. This is where talents fully nurtured up from childhood to that, and in Saudi, where right now we have the Saudi League, which is good. Look, it's a good initiative for a country, but you can clearly tell that homegrown talent is needed in these countries, in smaller countries. And obviously, as a football fan, I want more teams to be more competitive. I think Saudi Arabia today did not really indicate anything like that. And yeah, so like first half, Spain completely dominated them with two expected goals. They scored like three and 17 shots, five shots on target. Saudi had barely any, 29% possession. Yeah, again, Saudi today just did not play good. And then second half, I mean, look, Spain kind of allowed them to come in, because they weren't really doing anything. But even then, Spain still was dominating. They still were doing things. Um, the manager he made the changes in halftime of Oyarzabal and Lamine Yamal, which I think is a brilliant move because they still have the whole tournament to play. Lamine, I think, just came back from an injury. Oyarzabal, I think he's going to be a terrific player for them as well. So yeah, I think Spain is going to be. I mean, look, I know I say that for every team. They're going to be contenders, but officially, are they going to win the World Cup? I don't think so. But I still think this is a team that is going to get into the knockout stages. And again, one thing you have to remember about football is it's a very, very moment sport sometimes. Yes, you can have the best teams in the world, you can have this and that, but there's some times where if the potential, the momentum is not going your way, then you're doing nothing. Like nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean that was just my analysis of the game. I think Spain completely dominated Saudi. Overall, Spain had like let me check. They had like 2.78 expected goals over Saudi's 0.114, 21 shots and 8 on target. Again, dominant performance. And yeah, I think Spain is one of the contenders, and let's see what happens in the next few matches. Take care, guys. Bye bye. And make sure to hit like and subscribe if you like my content. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Let me know your analysis of the game as well. That'd be much appreciated. All right. Take care. Bye bye.